Hello, I'm Joni. I'm back with another update of my craft room. These are the little marble magnets that I made the other day. So cute. Okay, so what's been going on? So I have a floor now. I have space. It's looking much better. I'm very happy with how things are going. This is probably going to be the last update for about a week as I have some other things going on. So I just kind of wanted to give you just an overall look at, how busy I've been. And how the space is going. Not much has changed over here. The closet over there is still, I kind of decided I wasn't going to do it. I know on the last one, I said, I'm going to tackle this closet. I had all intentions of doing that, but then I'm not. Here's why. The yarn that is in there is 90% of it is yarn that I'm not going to use. When I first started crocheting, I was trying lots of different yarns, lots of different patterns, lots of different ideas. And when I would go to clearance sales once a year, that big clearance sale, I would just buy up different yarns and try new things. And when I discovered thread, which is here, that was it. I was done. I was done with everything else. That's what I love. That's what I like. Fingering weight, threads. And I do like the cotton because I like making, hand rags and things like that. And coasters. I do enjoy just doing those for myself and my friends. So I've kept my cotton. But in that closet, majority of that yarn is going to be unique, weird. I don't want to say unique. You know what I mean? They're not the typical yarn. And I have I have quite a lot of different types of yarns. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making these. I've mentioned it before, but now I'm to a point where that's how I'm going to do, because this is a series called Working Through My Mess. And the idea of me doing this way and sharing it on my channel was to kind of not just move it to another shelf or do this, but actually do it, like get rid of it, right? Either make something with it, give it away, sell it, do something. Instead of, I don't want to keep it. So these were these ideas that I had. These were some that I had picked up somewhere else at a shop I bought. And I thought they were so super cool that I thought I have to make these. And so these were kind of some prototypes I picked up myself. I think these are really pretty. So I'm going to make these fibery type bundles and sell them or give them away in Happy Mail. However, I'm going to sell them, but I might, I'm also going to do the same with the, I'm also going to give them away to my friends because that's what I do. That's what we do. So when I say that, I mean in both ways, but, so that's what I'm going to do with all this yarn. So I'm super excited. So it's going to hang out until I have a chance to do that. So that's kind of everything here. Also, I have some vintage scarves and vintage, these are some, curtains. These are going in my shop. So I'm going to be selling stuff as well. I got my shops up. I've got two shops. One is on Go Imagine, and that's going to be my handcrafted stuff. And then I'll also have another shop on The District, which is like an antique online antique market or vintage market and reseller market. So you can buy not just vintage things, but anything. I'm really excited about that. And so I'm going to start listing things to go on my shops. And then I will, share those and put links if anyone's interested. But I did get all of those done. I'll be going through all of this closet to turn into other things. So that will get destashed. That's working through my mess. That's going to be going through and, using up these yarns, making bundles, throwing them in a tote and waiting for somebody who wants to have them. The next thing that I've been doing, oh yes, excuse me. So with working through my mess, that's what I've been doing. So my update downstairs is not been going great because I pulled up some clothes and I've already started tearing them apart. So I've had a seam ripper and I took apart a skirt because it had these really neat, this is what it looked like. I want to show you. It's cheap. This is not like something stupid. This is just more for fun, right? And so this skirt was given to me, totally not my size and not my style, but it had cool ruffles. And so that's why my friend gave it to me and she knew I could do something with it. And it's been sitting down there for a few years. And finally I've done that. I've cut it up. So I've been cutting strips and look how cool they hang. So I thought these would be kind of fun for, crafts. and tassels and different things. And so I've cut that whole skirt off. I've got more over here. So here's more of them. That's the ruffly side. And then there were some straight strips, and they just look really neat. Like, you know, a tie-dyed, you know. But so these are something, you know, I'll throw in Happy Mail. I'll throw a big bundle up with some other things. So it's not going to be a fancy, it's cheap nylon. You know, it's not a good, but it looks neat. So, you know, it's going to be just used for that purpose, just kind of fun. And I also took apart a merino, a 100% fine, extra fine merino wool sweater. And I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 little bundle packets. I'm also going to be, I made, these either will become Happy Mail, or I'm going to split them and do half Happy Mail and the other 2 as sales in my shop. But they're just little scrap bits of the merino sweater. They're really pretty. It's really pretty, but the sweater was given to me and it was in really bad shape. So I just took the parts off of it that was salvageable. I thought would be cool in projects, slow sewing things, you know, little snippets on things. And so it's a really pretty a sweater. So I've made some things, and I made some tags, and I've got bags, and I'm putting those in there. This is some of the items that I'm going to be putting in my shop. These were made by me. These are not vintage, but they are new. These are mine. So these are some of the things that you can find in my shop when I get that open, my doilies. So these are going to be photographed and listed, and they will be up this week. And I will give an update when I finally get those listed. I'm super excited. You've seen these in a short, so these are not, you know, anything that you haven't seen before. You can go look at my shorts and see my doilies, but these are the ones that I'm going to be currently listing. And so they're hanging out here. I'll get pictures of those as well. Let's see. Oh, and I am putting some things into the state fair, and this is my pile for the state fair. So these are some of the things. I've got a couple of coasters and a few doilies. And so anything that I'm interested in putting into the state fair, that's what I'm putting over here. And then I will get them, you know, put in the correct, you know, some things go in housewares, and some things, you know, I don't know if you've ever done the state fair, but I'm learning. This is my first time. But you can enter several things, and they just go in different categories. So that's what I've got going on there. I've still been finding more things to go on my Totally Awesome, you know, my decade of crochet board, you know, showing the items of crochet when I first started to where I am now. And as I've been finding my very old stuff, I've been setting it in this pile. So I will be working on that as soon as I've gotten through all of my boxes and I have everything. I just don't want to start on that and then come across something and it not work. And if I had just been patient, I could have put it in there and it looked much better. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I think everything's looking good. This rack here is all the stuff I plan on listing, selling, listing to sell, or Happy Mail. So that's kind of what's going on there. And I think that's it. And if Janet is here, I should have done that first so that she might have already clicked off. But if you were in Janet's stream the other day, does that ball of yarn, does that not look like just like an ice cream sundae? I have had that yarn like that for so long, hiding in this closet over here up on that shelf. And when I was pulling things out, I go, oh my gosh, that reminded me of all the giggles we had the other day on Janet Nash's stream with the ice creams. And that just made me think of, like, you know, scoops of ice cream, you know, and I thought that was kind of cute. So I set it there for now until it finds a permanent home. So that's it for in here. I am happy with it for now. I won't be doing any more updates, like I said, because I want to continue to work through my mess and I want to craft. I've not been making anything for like a week or over a week, almost 2 weeks. And I'm dying to make things. I want to make my little strings. I want to empty that closet. I want to get that out. So that is working through my mess project. Working through my mess project, getting those doilies listed, etc. So there is my update under 10 minutes. Yes, everybody have a fabulous day, and I will see you soon.